You know, I know I've said this before, and people still send in relatively the same comments. Yes, I understand in many cases, it is not a good idea to do a lease purchase. I understand that. And I've said that a number of times. There are a lot of lease purchase programs out there that are nothing less than scams. Now, I believe that between now and spring of next year, I very firmly believe that there's going to be a huge shakeup in this whole lease purchase industry um, because of that FMCSA task force on leases. I think you're going to see a great deal of lease restructuring throughout the industry, not just in lease purchases, but also owner operators who lease their truck onto carriers. There's going to be a lot of changes in those leases as well. I think you're going to find all the leases are going to come in being much more compliant. I think that there's going to be more fair terms across the board because these carriers that don't want to play ball per se, they don't want to fall in line with what the FMCSA is going to come out with. They're not going to be in the game anymore. You know, a lot of them will get bought out by larger carriers. Some of them are going to just simply go away. Uh, they can be fined into oblivion if they don't comply. But while I say that, I have to also say this. Lease purchases are not for everyone. I understand that. But they are an ideal solution, or could be an ideal solution for a great number of people. You know, like I've said before, people who are thinking about buying a truck, that will kind of allow, in most cases, allow these people to see what life would be like owning your own truck and calling your own shots, you know, deciding what loads you don't want to take and the loads you do want to take and paying attention to what loads you're going to pay you. Some lease purchase programs run on percentages while others run on mileage. If you want to really get a taste of what it's like to be an owner operator and calling your own shots and determining your own goals, you know, what kind of income you then do one on a percentage basis. You know, and you're going to have a lot more real world experience. Yes, a lot of these things are scams. No, in many cases, they're not a very good situation for people to get into. But every single person out here has a different perspective and a different situation. My situation may not be the same as yours. It may not be the same as Bob or Sally or John. But they need to have the information and have the information presented to them in such a way where they can better understand things and they don't have to deal with the legalese. So that's why I talk about lease purchases. I'm in no way, shape, or form championing lease purchase programs. And at the same time, I'm not discrediting or disregarding lease purchase programs. They exist. They're in the industry. They're going to be here for the long haul in some respect. They may change from what they are now. Some will get better, some will go away. You'll see more companies that are independent companies that simply lease trucks. And they're going to, come out with situations for people with, regardless of what your credit score is, where you can lease a truck, and have the option to buy at the end. It's just like leasing a car. If you go out and you lease a car, at the end of that lease, you're going to have a residual value. And if you choose to buy that vehicle, the price is that residual value. That's what you would be buying the vehicle for. So if you buy brand new, you got to lease a brand new, F-150 today. Let's say at the end of your lease, that F-150 has a $75,000 residual value, according to Ford. Then whenever that lease is up, you can either turn it in and walk away, or you can get another one, or you can buy the one that you have for that $75,000 value, and that's what you'd be financing. So, again, while I'm not championing lease purchase programs, I am not going to dissuade people from entering into those if they feel that it is right for them and if they fully understand things. And that's why I say you need to contact these carriers who, if you're interested in a lease purchase program, contact their recruiters and say, look, I'm interested in your program. I need to learn more, and I need to have a chance to review the paperwork before I go through orientation so that I have a full and complete understanding of everything. Would you mind sending me the paperwork, the agreements that I would have to execute in order to participate in your lease purchase program? And most of them will do just that. Now, I know for a fact that like Bay and Bay will do that. I know for a fact that Marvin Keller will do that. I'm pretty sure that Christensen Transportation will do that. I don't know about others like R.E. Garrison and such. I really don't know. But you need to have that information so you can make a well-informed, educated decision. And that's why I do these videos on lease purchase. I'm not being their cheerleader. You have a need to know, and it's a good situation for some people. It's not perfect for everyone. It's not even appealing to everyone. But based on some of the comments I've been getting, I wanted to do this video, just to try to clarify again my position on lease purchase programs and why I do these videos on those programs. I can do videos on a number of different things, and I do, but I try to share useful information and allow people to better understand the terms of some of these agreements that they will go out and just blindly sign without knowing exactly what it is they're signing and agreeing to. So that's my rant for today, I guess. You guys be safe. Take care. I'll see you down the road. Bye.